Hey friends, thanks for tuning in to episode 7 of Let's Play Civ 6 Gathering Storm, playing as Queen Sandune of Korea. We're starting off here at about turn 270, give or take, and you can see this worker just hanging out on some uranium. That is just such a weird feature of this map. I probably could have got that uranium if I had just settled a little bit closer to it, but I think now I'm going to have to build a city. Just for uranium. We are in a heroic age here, so we are going to do our best to just slap away and get as much stuff done as we possibly can here. You can see Cahokia is over here building infantry, which is great. And we have this worker over here just to build a thing. We can see that Canada's over here building some ice hockey rinks. And again, I probably should have started building a dam there, but it's okay. And we're gonna start building a seaport over here in what's his face? Byblos.
If you go on with this nuclear arms race, all you're gonna do is make the rubble bounce.
And here we hit the northern end of this continent to the west of us. And I think I want to bring this worker down to Carthage. Checking on the religious victories here. Checking on the domination victories, culture victories. Looks like Dido is pulling ahead on the culture victory, so I'm going to have to try and keep her from winning at culture. Any amount of stuff that I can get from Wilfrid Laurier here is going to give me a boost. Oh no. Let's go ahead and send this battleship around the Cape of Australia over here. It looks like we missed out on the Statue of Liberty. Or no. What was I building there? The Colossus? Oh well. We might as well start on the Statue of Liberty here. I might have to crush these fish, but it's okay. And we picked up a great scientist. Which is not super awesome, because by this point I don't think we have a whole lot of rainforest even left on the map here. Let's go ahead and search for rainforest. We got a couple. We got 2. Yeah, this is terrible. This is the worst great scientist. Terrible. Awful. Terrible. Just terrible. Pass. Go ahead and get started working on a factory here. And we'll go ahead and put all of our workers in the factory over there. Nope. Got a Eureka for telecommunications. Not bad. I think I want to send this archaeologist up here right away. Or maybe not. We already have a Seon built on that tile. Let's see if we can't pick up something in our own territory, or at least close. That tile, I think, is not used. We're not going to be using this tile. Not a whole lot of really good archaeology tiles in my territory here. But that's okay. Skeletor says hello. Say hello to the chat, Skeletor. Gonna go ahead and put some solar panels up there. Say hello to the chat, Skeletor. Now, Jinju here is pretty much out of stuff to do, except for building more factories. We should be able to purchase... a broadcast center and a university here. But we also want to see if we have any naturalist. I want to see if we have any naturalist tiles. Let's go ahead and buy a naturalist and see if we have any good spots for national parks. Which pretty much clears out all of our faith. Which is fine. We do want to be doing some athlete training for the World Games. But the World Games seems to be one that the AI don't really do a whole lot of work for. You can see Gangjung here is fairly grossly overpopulated. So we need to figure out how to get a little bit of extra headroom in there. But for right now, we're just going to put some work into the World Games and see if we can't pull off a victory on that. Do we have any city-states that we Oh wow, we have six envoys saved up. We might be able to buy suzerainship out from under one of these other civilizations here. It looks like there's only one scientific city-state left, though. This would be nice. We definitely need the additional culture to combat Dido's culture victory. Here we're excavating an artifact, a Dido artifact. Take that, Dido. We got that broadsheet. You can see that,
I'm a big laser believer. I really think they are the wave of the future. The Cold War is not thawing. It is burning with a deadly heat.
you can see the Netherlands has settled a city there. Not in a good way. It's just gonna flip. I guess we might as well just gather up the artifacts that we have in our territory. I mean, why not, right? We got this bomber. It's just hanging out. No place to be, nothing to do. Let's go ahead and send Victor over here just to make the make this Netherlands city a little bit more unstable. Just for lols. Let's go ahead and convert it. Just for lols. You can see that it has oil in that tile, but I don't even really want the oil. Like, I don't want that city. Got a couple of interloper apostles over here. Got a dust storm going on. But that's not even in our territory. Let's send this missionary down to Seoul. Pick up a great scientist. I will definitely take this, as it will give me 3 Eurekas. Nuclear fission. Nice, nice, nice. This rock band is gonna play a song into my ears in a second here. Okay, so this is pretty cool. Our naturalist has founded a national park on top of this volcano tiles. We got a barbarian bracelet. Which you can see our theming bonus is not awesome, but it's better than nothing. I think we really need to be playing a culture game to care a whole lot more about this. I'm just kind of messing around with these right now to see if I can't get a little bit of additional theming bonus out of these, but I don't know if I can or not. Yeah, I don't think so. Just hacking away at the Statue of Liberty over here. Doing some coastal exploring. Looks like Australia's trying to found a new city somewhere around here. Let's see if we can't get something useful from Tamar over here. Will you give us War and Peace for some gold? I'll take it. Yeah, so it looks like Australia's going to settle that little city there. Australia's offering me gold for oil. I want those sandals. Let's see if we can't get them to come down on the gold a little bit. That's pretty good. Give me them sandals.
You have proved a reliable partner in resolving international conflict.
Thanks, bro.
When we look up at night and view the stars, everything we see is shining because of distant nuclear fusion.
So Dido over here is playing more rock concerts in my territory, and it looks like Australia is about to get its settler captured by the barbarians. Just looking for a decent trade route here. None of these are really going to give me anything super awesome, but we do want to get a trade route going to Dido. Let's send it to Hong Kong. We'll keep the Hong Kong people in mind as we are gearing up to liberate them from Dido. I think it's funny that Dido has some troops over here to the west of this mountain, but there's no way that she can ever come close to capturing this territory. It's just not feasible. Gonna send this Watcha up here to capture this worker. Oh, that dust storm damaged our military outpost there. What does Jinju have to work on? I kind of just want to have them do campus research grants. I don't really need more production here. I could have it put out more workers. That might not be bad. Or we can just try and get some points in the World Games. That might not be bad either. So in retrospect, I really need to be building more flood barriers at this point. I haven't been looking at the global climate at all, but I am starting to contribute to global warming with my oil power plant over here. My apostle's just over here hanging out. We got this builder, who I guess will probably have build another windmill over here. Or maybe we'll clear out this copper. We have these ranged units over here just defending these city-states. And this worker, I don't know. It has one more build charge. I kind of want to build a mine between these Seon. I could do Australia a favor here and do a couple of damage to this barbarian, but I'm more interested in letting the barbarians just kind of slap away at the Australian unit. Wow, look at how much territory Seal is claiming over here. This is crazy. Now it looks like this volcano's about to erupt again. I do want to get prepared for a battle with Dido here, because it looks like we're gonna be at war. Did she declare war on us? I'm kind of confused right now. It looks like she's moving troops north along that western border. What is this city trying to attack here? Yeah, it looks like Dido has declared war on us. Which is a terrible idea. Just a terrible idea for her. This city really needs a dam. So we're going to go ahead and put one in. Actually, we really need to round up as much gold as we can. So we're going to try and get a good amount of resources from our friends and allies here as we are getting into this war with Dido. Just gonna put that artist to sleep until we have someplace else to put him. And it looks like our trade with Dido has been interrupted by this war. So we're going to send this trader over to Kutaru over here, I think. Or maybe Uruk. Yeah. Dido's trying to make something. Wow. Over 1,000 gold to upgrade. I kind of want to just send this Watcha down over into the left of this artillery. But we're going to get a good amount of experience for our ranged units here. As Dido starts attacking Babylon. And you can see our ranged units here are totally surrounded by enemy units. We're definitely going to want to be hitting these melee units. I think that Watcha might be dead. But we also get to see what our bomber can do, which is totally obliterate these guys. Oh my gosh. We're going to attack the army first. And see if we can't take out as many of these guys as possible. I may have played that wrong, but it's okay. We're going to go ahead and pick up an era score for destroying more advanced units or something. Oh, that's from our heroic age dedication. We definitely don't need to be producing a whole lot of land units here. I think our best bet for this city is going to be to continue working on the military academy. Looks like I'm so far ahead in the world games that it doesn't even matter. The crazy thing is that I don't really have any strong motivation to be building military units in this city. Perhaps a food market? Okay, it looks like our Hwacha is still up and rolling. And we still have this artillery here. So not doing too bad, all things considered. We're holding off Dido's land military over here with very little effort. I'm gonna go ahead and rebase this bomber. And start really hacking away at these guys. We definitely don't want to let these ranged units land on our land here. So I'm gonna take down this field cannon first. The funny thing is, I don't even care if that city gets taken over or not. I'm just gonna defend it just because. And we'll go ahead and build a mine here, I guess. Sure, why not? And we can go ahead and just heal up. And we can let our bomber start doing some work here. I'm really inclined to take out all these land units first, and then start bombing the heck out of the city over here. We've got another governor promotion here. I think I want to promote Reina, so that we can start pulling in some extra gold for this ongoing war that I guess we're now in an ongoing war. Liang's abilities are pretty cool. I'd like to build some fisheries, but oh well. And let's see what this battleship can get into. We're getting pretty close to Dido's territory over here, and Dido is a very strongly military civilization. So we're gonna check it out a little bit. Normally I will skip over other players' turns here, but my battleship got nuked. Oh no! My Hwacha! I've just lost 2 military units. Now Dido is making me angry.
The incomplete becomes complete. The crooked becomes straight. The empty becomes full. The worn out becomes new.
Unlocks giant death robot upgrade. Ranged attacks against cities are 100% effective. I think we're gonna start blowing up some of Dido's cities
A
over
good
here.
plan violently executed right now is far better than a perfect plan executed next week.
We're definitely gonna shift some policies for this. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and swap out veterancy for military first, so we get bonus production for our units. I want to keep military research. I want to keep levy en masse. Whistle banking, we don't need. We definitely need merchant confederations here for the extra gold. No weariness for combat in your own territory. 100% production for support units. Yeah, we don't really need support units. I think this is a pretty good government for where we're at here. And we still need to deal with this additional governor promotion. I'm still thinking that I want to promote Reina so that I can get more gold, but I could also appoint Moksha or Amani. It also might not be bad to get Magnus working on something here. Industrialist wouldn't be too shabby if we can get Industrialist going. Let's do it. And here we have a brand new infantry corps. Just ready to go. So we're going to send him over to capture Amlite over here. Amrit. Now let's see what we can do with this bomber. Pretty good amount of damage. So I know that you're thinking, why would you want to build a settler in the middle of a war? Well, I'm going to send that settler all the way up to that nuclear tile up there. And it's going to be a one-tile city. Alright. We got an era score for
Ballet projects a fragile
soldiers.
kind of strength and a certain inflexible precision.
Got an era score for some soldiers here. Let's see. What do we got going on here? We have 2 envoys. It wouldn't be bad to put 2 more. Oh, especially in Mohenjo-Daro over here. They're at war with us again. Nice. Got +2 era score from overturning the suzerain of Mohenjo-Daro, which will be nice because we don't really want to be at war with them. It doesn't really hurt us that bad to have them trying to attack us, but it doesn't really help us either. We got a new jet fighter online here. I think we're going to send this jet fighter up to the north over here. Rebase it over to Byblos. And we'll take this bomber and go ahead and continue to hit Amrit. I think what we really want here is to be producing heavy cavalry, like a tank or a maybe a military engineer to burrow through those mountains. Go ahead and roll the Hwacha forward. Start moving some troops over here. Oh no! Oh no! Alright, all of our land units over in these city-states are now totally destroyed. Babylon's trying to defend itself a little bit. And this volcano may or may not damage this unit.
A good navy is not...
Hard to tell. But now we can start doing air attack with 2 units. I think it's time to get professional sports so that we can start building ski slopes and stuff. I think I want to do like one more jet fighter and then get back to working on space projects. And we got one more envoy to send to Mohenjo-Daro over here. Let's see if we can pick it up. Yes. I'm going to go ahead and put Raj in here so we can get some additional gold. Just a little bit of extra gold.
Here at our sea-washed sunset gates shall stand a mighty woman with a torch, whose flame is the imprisoned lightning.
Get you some liberty. Pew, 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 pew. I think I want to send this trade route to Nippur just for a whole lot of extra gold. And we're going to just go ahead and continue bombarding the city of Amrit over here. We're going to go ahead and do box formation, I think. Or evasive maneuvers, whatever. I don't think it really matters. So we finished our holy site here. We're way ahead in World Games. We don't need to do any more athlete training. Now, importantly, we can actually train corps here. Corps and armies. can go ahead and just purchase a Dari mare, which, in retrospect, maybe wasn't the best choice for holy site building. Dari mare gets additional faith per era, and I think we're already in the last era of the game, so whoops. Not getting a whole lot out of Theater Square. The Eiffel Tower is just really tempting here. I might as well mess around and pick it up. Why not? Why not? But then again, a food market would also get this city a lot bigger, a lot faster. And an aerodrome is tempting. But this city doesn't really have a whole lot of tiles that it can put districts on anymore. Manhattan Project is tempting. We'll just do some commercial hub trading. And I guess some industrial zone logistics. I don't know. We really just need gold and science right now. And maybe the technology to build nukes. Looks like we're on track for a great writer, but not for great artists or musicians, so we'll do some Theater Square too.
I would say invisibility would be sort of a fun power to have, just to see what it was like to move through the world and not be looked at.
Now this is the part where we send this settler up to settle on the nuclear materials. Get some nukes. Go ahead and upgrade the bomber. Sure, why not? Oh. Yeah, we'll just keep smacking away. So we are going for the space race victory. So we're going to skip the giant death robots for now and go for some of these higher tree ones, which I guess we're going to have to get the giant death robot technology eventually anyway, but I kind of want to put the University of Sankor in if I can find a decent spot for it. So Amrit is pretty much gone by now. We're going to move this jet fighter down and start hitting at some of these, well, especially these Navy units. It definitely does not hurt to get a bunch of extra gold and a really nice great work of writing for a bunch of gold. I definitely want to pick up the Art of War. I want to keep Dido from pulling off a culture victory here while we are at war. So the strategy here is just to roll down from Amrit and capture all these cities on the west coast over here. I'm not too scared about Dido's navy. We're just about finished with the second jet fighter, and once we get 2 jet fighters in this area, Dido is just going to get blasted.
I love watching my mum argue with the GPS on the way.
Gonna drop some more bombs on Amrit. Actually, we really need to take out this battleship before our soldiers get over there. Government looks fine. Thanks very much, y'all, for tuning in to part 7 of this. We should be able to win the game here pretty soon. I think in the next maybe 1 or 2 episodes. We're going to continue to hack away at Dido here. We definitely have a couple more cities to liberate, and I hope you're enjoying the series so far. If you are enjoying the series, go ahead and leave a comment in the comments, like, subscribe, do whatever you feel like. Just have fun. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.